I'm back, guys. Hello, hello. Welcome to my page, DIY Crafts with Dar. Sorry I had to go. My son and his family were here. Surprise visit. So, anyways, how is everybody? Happy Saturday. We'll get through this now. So, sorry about that, guys. I don't get to see my son very often since he moved to Arizona, and he sometimes just surprises me. So he had to come down, and his well and his air conditioning had gone out on his house that he rents out. So he came immediately to fix that for the owner, or the renter. So yeah, so he's been over at his house fixing that, and then he figured he'd pop in and see us. And then they're going back out and spending the night with a friend out by where he has his house, and then coming back into the beach tomorrow. So I get to see him again tomorrow. Yay. Anyways, yeah, my son, my daughter-in-law, Taylor, and my 3 grandkids, and then also my granddaughter that lives around the corner, Tara's daughter. So anyways, yeah, that was a fun little visit, and now they're doing some other things and on their way. But sorry, guys. Family first. All right, how is everybody? How's your Saturday going? Mine's going good. Like I said before, I slept until about 11 o'clock. I was just really exhausted, and today I'm feeling really good. I just needed extra sleep. You know, when your body's healing, sometimes you just gotta listen to it and give in, right? So let me see who's here. Let me share this again to VIP, and we'll get started with this. Yes, I mean, it's a really nice surprise. I love it. He does that. He doesn't usually call. That's the thing. He just pops in. So I'm fine with that. I love that my kids like to come and see me. Hey, not every child does, right? Not every child wants to see their parents. So yeah, thank you. Thank you, guys. All right, so let's get started with this. Hi, Wanda. How are you? Hi, Betty. Hi, Lori. Hey, Julie. Hi, Cheryl. Okay, let's do our project. Okay, so, and let me see if I can fix my camera. It's just a little bit off. I'm going a little bit closer. Okay, so this is what we're doing today. We're doing the cookie sheet, and we're doing the little cutting board. So this has this type of back on it, so it can stand. And then this one goes on the little easel. I just found that was better. So, all right, so we're making these. And here we go. Here's our little pieces. Hi, Darlene. How are you? Yeah, it's great to be able to see your kiddos, right? I just... his renter had called him last night, late last night. I think it was last night. Maybe it was the day before, and said, hey, the AC is not working properly, and the well went out. So that's a problem. That's a problem when you're on well water and it goes out. So of course my son was in Prescott, and they went straight from Prescott. They went over to the rental to take care of things, which I think that's pretty darn good. I'm proud of him for doing that. So anyways, the house, it's about an hour away from us, and they're going back out there tonight to spend the night with a friend who lives right close to there, and then they'll come back tomorrow and go to the beach. So, hey, Lisa, how are you? Hi, Lynn. I'm glad you caught me too. I had to come back. So, anyways, got to spend just a little bit of time with the grandkids and with my daughter-in-law and my son. It's nice. So my daughter-in-law, Taylor, I think you remember, she used to work for me, and she's pregnant. She is having another, she's doing surrogacy again. So she's doing really good. She looks really good. Okay, so let me just get all the pieces out here. This is going to be slate gray. We're going to do this light buttermilk, red, whatever red I got, country red, our green, our medium green, our Hauser medium green. This will be our red. This will be our gingerbread color. The background of this will be gray, and our gingerbreads will be our honey brown. So, hi Judy, how are you? Just had a visit from my son. He just popped in with the grandkids from from Arizona. So anyways, it's always nice to see the kiddos, and surprises are always great. I don't mind surprises. I love surprises. Okay, let me put myself up in the corner. Let's see. So exactly, Cheryl. I know. So it's her second surrogacy that she's done. And this one's for a different couple. I honestly, I think that it changed. So I would be telling you wrong if I told you where this one is. It's overseas. So all I know is that this couple that they're doing it for they're overseas. So that's all I remember. But I just think it's pretty cool. So I know. I'm excited. I'm excited that she's able to do that. She has such an easy time with pregnancy. It's pretty crazy. Some people have a hard time, but she's always been a really good pregnant person. So okay, so the heart and baked are red, and then these little hearts down here are red. So country red is what we're going to use. All right, and I'm going to grab a paper towel to put my little things, my paintbrushes on. Am I going to need black? I think I'm going to need black. Oh yeah, for the eyeballs. Okay, so I'm grabbing my other colors. I'm moving stuff around over here. And I know, I was really happy that I got to sleep in today. I needed it. Do you ever just not feel like yesterday? I just wasn't feeling 100%. And I know everybody goes, it's only been a few days since you had your surgery. Give yourself some slack. I know. But I really, at the end of the day, I was just like, I was dragging. It was time to go to sleep. And I woke up a couple times during the night, and then I went back to sleep. I always go back to sleep immediately. I never just lay there. I'm one of those lucky ones that can just roll over, which I can't right now because I can't lay on my belly. But I can just lay my head down and go right back to sleep. It doesn't take me any time at all. So, okay, so light buttermilk. And then this is going to be green. This is our Hauser medium green. So, yeah, it all caught up to me. It really did. This whole week has been just busy. I'm trying not to do too much, but I'm so bored. And I'm not one to sit there and watch TV. If somebody said, okay, watch the series of whatever, I just can't. I watch Survivor while I'm crafting. Okay, so I've been trying to paint a few things. I'm getting ready for my fall craft shows because I have back to back craft shows. And then once November gets here, it's like every weekend, and it's really hard. So I really need to be prepared. So I'm trying to get stuff done ahead of time. Okay, we are doing honey brown on our gingers, and we'll have to do 2 coats. This is a small project. So this is the very last part of the July craft kit. So I think all the others are posted, and a lot of you guys have your kits already. Who has their kit already? I know some of you guys. Maybe not very many people that are on right now because there's only a few. There's like 18. But anyways, some of you have your kits, so I wanted to get you the very last thing, and then we're going to start some fall stuff. It's time. And I do have some other summer things. I have some Christmas things. We're just going to kind of go back and forth. And we have lots of new Chocator transfers that I'm going to do projects. I was hoping to get my July monthly club one today, but I didn't get it. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why. I thought I would get it today, but it didn't happen. Okay, slate gray is the gray for here. So what are you guys doing today? Tell me what you've been doing. Somebody's been doing something fun, I'm sure. Someone, hey Sonia, how are you? Who's been doing fun stuff? I'm going to tell you what really has caught up with me is helping people find their dogs and helping people that have found dogs know what to do. So that really has caught up with me. I'm just ready to stop. But sorry. And then I see another post and I'm like, okay, you know, a lot of people just have no clue. They'll say, I found this dog and I'm not sure what to do. I can't keep it. I'm like, nope, you can't keep it. It's not your dog. Here's what you need to do. And so, you know, trying to give people direction on what to do, it's exhausting. It really is. But we've had some really good, dogs that have been, we've had some dogs that have been reunited, some really great things that have happened over the last day. I'm just so happy. The last 2 days, actually. So lots and lots of dogs have been reunited with their families here in San Diego. And a lot of it is because people step in and say, hey, you need to do this, this, and this. And they actually listen. They actually do the things. So you can't just sit there either. You got your candle and read order. So you're glad to bring in the candles and in this heat on your porch. Like, oh yeah, got all priced and Santa's priced and started making the craft show map. Awesome. Oh my gosh. You were so far ahead, Judy. Oh my goodness. That is way, way ahead. Lori's sorting her crafts today. And Wanda did a little crafting. Lori said, you've been in Lori, you've been in the hospital since June 10th. I didn't know that. Long story short, ended up having open heart bypass surgery. Oh my goodness. I had no clue. I didn't know that. Surgery went well, but bad infection in your leg where they took the vein from. Oh my goodness. That's not good. So there until the infection is gone. I'm so sorry. That's not fun. Dorothy spent the day with daughter and granddaughter. Did this for a visit before we go. Oh, that's fun. How nice, Darlene. So you guys, lots and lots of prayers for Lori to get the infection gone in her leg. That is not fun. You've been through a lot, girlfriend. How can you just keep going through more? I don't understand why some people just have to go through so much in their lives. I just don't know. I just don't get it. But some people just go through so much more. Okay, let's put second coats on the red. I think everything probably except for the gray. Okay, the green definitely needs second coats. Lots and lots of prayers, guys. So, my little grandson was so funny when he was here. And I had to stop him. He went to run to me and oh, let me do the hearts too. I'm like, oh, stop, hang on, just give me a gentle hug. I had to kind of hold him back because I was afraid he was going to jump into my arms or something like that. But let me grab some water. Sorry. Because it's not easy when you cough. It hurts. It hurts when you cough. Oh my goodness. So, gosh. Anyways, he was telling us, he goes, I raced my bike, Grandma. He has, you know, those balance bikes. So they do a lot of racing over in Arizona, but right now it's so hot, so he's not racing right now. But he says, I have 2 trophies, 3 trophies, 4 trophies, 5 trophies. He kept like holding up his fingers. He's so funny. I think it's great for kids to do things like that. Kids need to be busy. They really need to stay busy. So I think it's wonderful. And then the girls, they have started doing some racing too on their bicycles. But, okay, let's do a little bit more on this. This one, the light buttermilk needs a second coat. It actually is watered down. So it's kind of just giving it a wash, but we're just going to do a second coat and we'll call it good as long as it's not streaky. All right. And then let's try this and we'll do our details on our gingerbreads. Just a little bit of details, not a ton. I'm so excited to get these done. They're just so fun. They're so fun. I know. I love my grandkids so much. That's why I was like, I'm sorry. I have to go. I just left you guys. Sorry about that, but family first. If I was almost done, I would have finished, but I hadn't even started the project, so it was actually a good time to just end it and go. Yeah. So my other granddaughter that lives around the corner, Tara's daughter, was over because she doesn't get to see her cousins very long, and she's all excited to spend some time with them. And she'll probably go to the beach with them tomorrow, which will be fun. Go hang out. And I was asking her, how's Snoopy doing? Because I miss Snoopy, the little puppy. I miss my puppies. I mean, they were a lot of work, don't get me wrong, but I love them to death. They just were just the sweetest little puppies. Okay, let's do the details on the gingerbreads. And I'm going to try to enlarge the screen so that you can see it better. I'm going to scooch things over, and I'm going to, you know what? I should just take everything off, because guess what? We need everything off anyways. So let's just do that. Let's just take all this stuff off, because we're going to take it off in a minute anyways, right? Make sure that there's nothing on the back of it. And I'll move the board, and then I can just enlarge this area so you can see when I do the detail on the gingerbread. There's not a lot. There's cheekies, there's eyes, and there's frosting on it. Okay, let me just move this stuff. So this one actually is a really easy part. So I kind of saved some of the easiest ones for last, because I didn't know how I was going to feel, guys. So just being able to do something that doesn't take a ton of time is kind of nice. Okay, so here's my little gingers, and let me just go in closer for you guys. Let's try to get to the details. There we go. Okay, so there's 3 of them. We're gonna do eyeballs, and I'm just gonna use a stylus. I do have a little brush I can use for the frosting, but let me just put a little bit of black over here. So we need just a tiny bit of black for the eyeballs. We have some red for the cheekies. I'm going to use a marker, and I'm going to put the smile on them. And then I'm going to do some frosting. So we're going to use white. I'm not going to water down the frosting, the paint. I'm not going to water down the paint. I'm just going to leave it just like that. Okay, so I'm going to take my tiny stylus, and I'm going to do eyeballs. But first thing first, we're going to do the smile with our marker. Okay, so I'm going to take my marker, and I'm going to do the smile. And you can just use any permanent marker that's like extra fine. I hear my dogs out there barking. Stubby's like raising heck. He does not like it when the girls are playing. And boy, oh boy, they're playing so much lately. They're so funny. And I love that Sophie is playing so well with the other dogs. She really is. Okay, so eyeballs. So taking the tiny stylus, and I'm just dotting the eyeballs. Okay. Doing my little eyeballs here. And then I'll do little hearts for the cheeks. Now, sometimes you have to dip it more than once. Okay. And then I'm going to wipe it off. Get my paper towel. Going to wipe off the stylus. Okay. And I'm going to use the bigger end for the hearts. Okay, they are going to have hearts glued on their belly. Okay, but they're going to have heart cheeks. I'm going to do 2 dots, and then I'm going to flip it around. I'm going to use the tiny end of the stylus, and I'm going to pull those hearts together. You kind of just pull to the center like a diagonal to make it into a heart. Okay, so there's 2 dots. Okay, and then you just pull it together. These are called dip dot hearts or Dolly Parton hearts. Okay, whichever you want to call it. But they're super easy. Are you able to see? Let me see if I can get in even closer. Okay, let me try to go right here. I'm left-handed, so sometimes it's not as easy. Okay, so dot, dot, and then dot, dot, and then I take the other end, the smaller end, and I'm pulling those together. Is my hand in the way? Like that. Okay, and then we're gonna do the frosting. They're huge. Is your son gonna stay a couple of days? My son is they're gonna stay at their friends tonight. that live out in Boulevard. So they'll stay at their friends. Their house that they own is in Boulevard, and then they rent it out. So they're currently living in Santan, Arizona, and they rent out their house because they weren't sure if they want to move for good. So, okay, I'm just going to dip this in the white paint. It's just a tiny brush. Okay, and then I'm going to do, it's just kind of a wiggle. It's just a wiggle back and forth like that, like a snake. Okay, it doesn't have to be exact. There is a line there, but you don't have to feel like you have to stay on it completely. So he's going to stay there tonight. They went out there, and then they'll go check and make sure everything's still okay. So he had to go fix the air conditioner and fix the pump, the well pump, which I am so grateful that my son is mechanical. Oh my gosh. So the air conditioner, he did have a guy come out to fix that, but then he had to kind of tweak some things in. And so just going to set that over there. Just move it out of the way so I don't get my hand stuck in it because I'm left-handed. So, but the well, he knew exactly what to do to fix the well. So he didn't have to hire somebody for that. But yeah, that's, oops, I got a little bit, guys, got a little bit right there. There we go. So he was able to get it all fixed. The place that he's going to stay at tonight is just like just a mile or so away from where their house is, so he can go back and make sure, which is great. I mean, he's taking care of his tenants, and you know, in turn they pay their rent on time, right? So he was born in 91. So how old does that make him? 91, 2001, 2011, 2021, 30, 33, right? Is that right? Is that right? Guys, I have such a hard time. It is 2024 minus 1991. Yeah, 33 years old. Does Sophie act like she misses the puppy? She does not. She doesn't act like it at all. She just plays and plays and plays with the other dogs all day. It's so funny. Yeah. So she started distancing herself from the puppies the last few weeks. She didn't sleep with them at all. It was, yeah, she didn't want to be in with them. They actually were really independent. They just kind of piled up on each other. So I think that she, at that point, did not want to be in there with them, and she knew that they were leaving, and she doesn't miss them, I don't think. I mean, I can't ask her, obviously, but she acts just fine. She just plays and plays. They do the zoomies. They run through the house and out the doggy door, around the backyard, and back through the doggy door, up on the couch, back into my shop, back through the living room, out the doggy door. Just like repeat. Okay, so I have all that done. What I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna put down some tape, and I will, yep, 33. Thank you, guys. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna put down tape, and I'm going to dry these. So I'm gonna put my paint over there, and then let me just go in closer, or out further, sorry, so you can see now. Okay, so we got our gingers done. Did that kind of help you guys? Let me put down some tape. I don't want them to blow away, so I'm going to put down tape to stick them on, and I'm going to dry that frosting. I'm going to be really careful putting them down. I'm going to push in the center to adhere them to the tape, and then we'll dry that. Okay, and then we'll ink edges on stuff. So, but we have to get this dry first. Your son will be 36 this year. Wow. See, this is my baby. He's my little one. So my daughter's going to be 41 this year. Yeah. It goes by so quickly, guys. It's so crazy. Yep. All right. And my oldest granddaughter, oh my goodness, she'll be 23 this year. Yeah. Your daughter will be 48 this year, and your granddaughter 21. Oh my goodness, Judy. Yeah, it's so funny. Yeah, Haley will be 23. My daughter was pregnant in high school. Okay, I think I got everything. You know, it poofed up the cheekies. I'm just going to push them down. And we're going to ink the edges. We'll glue this together. We'll be done with this part. And then you guys will know how to do all of the projects for the kit. Okay, so if you have questions, you can always ask me. But you can come back and you can look at all of this and all the videos. And that will help you. So your granddaughter is only 3. Oh, wow. My youngest grandchild is Johnny that was here, and he is not quite 4. So he's the youngest one. And then I have all those in between. So I have 11. Judy, how many do you have? I think you have, let me guess. Don't say it. Don't say it. I think you have 6. 6? Is that right? I think you have 6, Judy. I might be wrong. You might have one more. You might have one more hiding that I don't know. Do you have 7? I can't remember. All right. I'm inking all of this. We're going to ink everything, and then we'll glue together, and we'll be done with this. Thanks for putting up with me today. 7. Okay. All right. That's what I thought. I was like, okay, wait a second. So yeah, I have 11. So I have a stepdaughter that has 4, and hers are kind of spread apart. So she had 2, you know, right off the bat when they got married. And, let's see. So that was way back in like 2007. So they had 2, and those 2 got older, and then all of a sudden they had another one. She's like, well, I don't want her to just grow up by herself. So they decided to have one more, and they had a little boy. So they have 3 girls and 1 boy. 4 already. Remember when you announced it? Oh, yes. EJ, who is by, oh, that's right. Yes, I had forgotten. I was trying to think of how many. Carol, you have 6 grands and 3 going to be 4, almost 4 great grands. That's awesome. I love that. Oops. Sorry. I just dropped the ink. It just jumped. I got so excited. Oh my goodness. All right. I just love, oh, look at that. There's stuff all over it. Hang on. I'm going to take my tape. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. There we go. So, alrighty. So I have, so my son that was here just now, so they have 3 kids. They have 3. My son that was here just now. So they have 3 kids, and then Taylor has been pregnant. This is her 2nd surrogacy. So I don't even know how long, how far along she is. I was like, show me the baby bump. She had a little baby bump. I don't even know what to think. I think I look at she has a tiny baby bump. I mean, she's a teeny tiny girl that for the most part of the time she's like a size 1 or 2 or 0. Anyways, so she has this little teeny tiny baby bump that looks like maybe she might be 3 or 4 months pregnant. Maybe. But being that it's actually her 5th pregnancy, she might pooch out faster. You never know. So Amber's are 21-14. Oh yeah, I forgot one of Amber's. That's right. I forgot one of Amber's. I know. Hey Karen Ross, how are you? We're talking about grandkids. I know you have a few. and some great grandkids. I just love them. Oh, guess what? My glue gun is still plugged in from earlier. Holy cow. Well, and if you don't have grandbabies, how many doggies do you have, or grand doggies? Some people, you know, are never, you know, they don't have children, but they have lots of pets, and that's just as important to me. I love all the pets. You know me and fur babies. I'll take them all. So I'm looking at, oh my gosh, the shelters are going to be full of, sometimes people will not go get their animals because they can't afford to pay the fees, or they just decide, well, you know what, somebody's going to adopt them. The shelters will be full real soon with lots of animals to adopt, which is scary. I need to not look. Karen Ross has 9 grandkids and 6 great ones. One 6 great, and one was one yesterday. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and tie the bow right now. So I just do a bow like you're tying your shoe. Do your loop, go around it, pull it through, and then I just kind of fiddle with it until it's the size that I want it to be. So just go back and forth until it's that size. So I put shrimp out for dinner, guys. I'm gonna make myself some shrimp. I was like, I've just been eating really easy food, like mashed potatoes, or I had some roast that I cut up into teeny tiny pieces with some green beans, and I made, it wasn't gravy, but it was just like all the juice from the roast. I've been eating that every day. I was looking like, I just want something different tonight. So I actually put shrimp out there, and I'm kind of excited about that. It sounds really good. Okay, we're gonna glue all this together. So let's do this one first because we have to glue the thing on the back. So we'll do this one first. Let's get everything off so I can just start fresh. I'm gonna use my glue. All right. So, okay, so tomorrow's Sunday. So I'm gonna do about the same thing. I'll do my project late afternoon. I will either do something fall, or I will do, I have a lot of Chocolate Tour transfers that are new. I'm so excited. I have tons. So I have a lot of projects, guys. I have an endless amount of projects. And I need to make a lot of stuff. So on my paint table back there, do you remember the big, tall, the larger pumpkins that I did the other day that are double? There's 2 pumpkins together, and I had made them bigger. So I made 6 of those today. I painted them this morning. Yeah, I really didn't do anything yesterday except for assemble a project, but I didn't I painted all morning. So I have 6 of those pumpkins there. And then I have some more scarecrows to do tonight, scarecrow gnomes that are smaller. And then I created a little mini fall gnome. So this weekend is all gonna be fall stuff. Gonna do lots of fall stuff for my craft shows. Box it up. I'm gonna be good. I'm going to put price tags on it and get it boxed up already so it's ready to go. So I'm not pricing things last minute because you know how that goes. It doesn't go well with me. Oh, you know what, guys? I think I need to flip it. Okay, so it's not fitting exactly, so I think I actually need to flip it around. It was kind of like it was off. Yeah. Okay, so it does have a right and a wrong way, I guess. Okay, so flip it around to the right way. Yes, you do. Lots of inventory. Yes. Got a picture of the scarecrows. Oh, I actually do have a picture of scarecrows. Let me see. I did take a picture, I think. Did I take a picture? Let me look and see if it uploaded on my, on here. Nope, but it didn't upload to my cloud, but I'll take a picture. I'll take a picture, of it so that I can show you. Yeah, I'll take a picture for you guys. It's really cute. So I already did some. So I did the ones that they're the same as I did last year. They're just scarecrow gnomes that I did last year. They're actually tall, and I have some smaller ones, and I have another project that's even smaller that I made, like the little mini ones. Oops. Okay, so I need to do the little tiny hearts. Let me just grab a foam sponge to do this. And I have a tiny bit of glue right here. Okay, there's one. I had an oopsie. I had some glue right there. There's 2. Okay, so I just need a tiny bit. Yeah, I'll get a picture for you guys. But it's the same that I did last year. So some of you already have the project, but I got 6 of those done. Got them assembled yesterday. I painted them the day before. I'm just kind of working on things, one day I'll base coat, the next day I'll assemble. And this weekend I'm trying to get a bunch of signs done. Just trying to get things done ahead of time. I don't want to scramble last minute. I don't do good with that. It's hard on me. It's really hard on me. I don't need to be staying up late. So if I just kind of pace myself and get a little bit done here and there, it will be good. All right, but I have lots of fun fall stuff ready to paint. I cut out stuff. Okay, so there's that. So that's done. We need to glue the thing on the back of this. Stubby's having a cow out there. I'm sorry, guys. He's really having a problem. Okay, I'm going to glue this on first. Let me get my hot glue gun. He does not like it when the girls play, when they're just running. And obviously there's something going on. Okay, there's my hot glue. And yeah, so Judy's show is my next show that's coming up. So that's my next show. That I'll be ready for it. Okay, here's the easel for this. So these just slide together. They just slide together like this. And then this just goes right in here, just like that. And then this one, we're going to put the other type of thing on the back. Okay, so it's 2 pieces. One goes like this, and then the other one, it goes in like that. So you want it to just be barely up. No rush, but remember. Oh yes, your pumpkin shakes. Yes, thank you. I will do that. Yesterday was kind of a blur. Yesterday I wasn't feeling good. So I did read a bunch of messages, and I didn't get around to doing everything that I needed to. But I will, for sure. We'll get everything out on Monday. We will. Okay, so then I just put this in here. So it just slides right in there. And then usually what I do is I'll stand it up to see what the angle is, to make sure that the angle isn't too far back. You don't want it to lean, you want it to lean far enough back, but you don't want it to be too far. Okay, so just like that. And then I'm going to let it sit for a minute. I'm going to press it down. And I'm going to clean off the top. Okay, before I close this, I'm going to grab my paper towel that I put somewhere, and or a piece of one, clean it off, and then we're done. So the glue, guys, if you're new, the glue that I'm using is the Art Glitter Glue. Okay, so that works really well for me. And I used to use strictly tacky glue, but it doesn't set up as quickly. Like this will be set here in a second. I'm going to put the camera up to myself, and this will be set. It'll be ready to go. All right, here we go. Let me just get my, there we go. There we go. Okay, so these are the ones that we just made. This was my sample from the other day. They're pretty identical. Oops, get back here. Get back here. So now I'll have 2 sets. I have 2 full sets that I can take to my craft show to sell. All right, guys. But hey, thanks for being here. This is my favorite time of the day, honestly. Although today, my favorite time of the day was seeing my grandkids. Sorry. I love you guys, though. All right. I'm going to go back into my craft room. I'm going to craft a little while. I'll probably take a little nap. I'm going to make sure I get my sleep. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, same time. And things are moving over here. I got stuff stacked up. It looks like it's going to slide off. All right. Questions? Any questions? So if you don't have this kit, then you can still grab this. And remember that the kits, like we started in January. If you don't have the basket or the, it's sliding down. It's my, my kits that I had, my embroidery kits that are sitting there. They're like slippery. If you don't have the basket or the water globe, if you're brand new to this, you have to get those to go with the kit. Okay, so you want to order that also. Anyways, I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good evening. Love you.